The theme of this year's Summer Reading Challenge is the Gadgeteers. Just like the Gadgeteers, the Purr-fessor is inspired by science and inventions. BCP libraries have plenty of new books to spark your curiosity this year. Read 6 books throughout the summer holidays to receive your certificate and medal. We also have lots of activities in our libraries, including crafts. Additionally, you can join the Purr-fessor on our YouTube channel throughout August for some science-based activities. You can either pick up your craft bag from Bournemouth Library or download it from the link in the video description. So let's get started on this week's craft. Hello everyone and welcome to Crafts with the Purr-fessor. Today we are going to be doing some creative code breaking activities. So let's get started. First of all, we are going to do a colour decoder. So you can download this worksheet from the link in the description and you'll just need some scissors and glue and some red acetate. If you don't have any red acetate, you can always use some clear plastic and a red marker, just like the Purr-fessor has here. So first of all, you need to cut out the magnifying shapes from the worksheet. If you don't want to download the worksheet, you can just draw your own templates. Just pause the video and see what I've done here. And once you have cut out the magnifying glass and the inside circle, you can then use that as a template to draw around the acetate. So you draw it twice and then cut them out. And then we need to stick the lens to the magnifying glass. And to do this, we're going to use a glue stick and just go all around the edge, just like that. And then take the acetate and place it on top. And the reason we're doing this twice is to make a strong colour filter. The filter works because the red acetate will only let red light through, which means it blocks most green and blue light. The result is that the colours matching the filter colour appear brighter than the final image. So this is the reds and the yellows and the oranges, while other colours appear darker. So this is why we can see the bugs more clearly. So here is our magnifying glass. And now we're ready to do some detective work with it. So let's go back to the worksheet. And here we go, and as you can see, the magnifying glass filters out all of the orange and red lines, and we are left with a much clearer image of the bugs. You can also make your own messages by using colour pencils. You can use a blue colour pencil and a red colour pencil. So first of all, on your piece of paper, write out your message or do a drawing that you want to keep secret. And for this one, I am going to use a digital clock template. So I've written my letters as if they were on a digital clock, and then using the red going over the blue, like this, going over each line and then filling all the gaps. And then this will hide your message. And then once you are done, you can take the magnifying glass and go over the top, and it will eliminate all of the red lines and you will be able to read your message. You can also draw a picture. I'm going to draw a little picture of the Purr-fessor here in my blue pencil and then go over it multiple times with the red pencil to hide it as best as I can. And then once you get to the magnifying glass, it all disappears and you can just see the Purr-fessor. So why don't you make your own messages at home? So now we are going to do a Morse Code activity, and in the craft bags from Bournemouth Library you can get this Morse Code kit, and you can also print off the information sheet from the activity pack in the description below. So Morse Code is a very old form of communication. It is lots of dots and dashes which spell out messages, and these are either sounds or flashes of light or symbols on paper. And I have the Morse Code key here, and I have some beads and some straws, and we can use the pipe cleaners to add on some beads and straws to make our messages. So the beads act as the dots and the straws act as the lines. and I am making a message SOS, which is one of the oldest and most common uses of Morse code. So why don't you have a go at making some Morse code messages yourself? You can also download this colouring page from the description box down below. You can colour in the bugs from the bug decoder, and you can also print off a colour version. I'm colouring this in with my crayons, and once you have coloured in your bugs, you can, if you want to, turn them into stickers. And there is a video on our channel already that shows you how to do that with some tape and baking paper, and there is a link to that below. So, the Purr-fessor is happy with his bug stickers and he is ready to do some decoding himself. So that is all for this video. Do come back next week where we will have some more crafts with the Purr-fessor.